everyone. Today in this session we are going to discuss about LAN and channelization methods. LAN local area network. LAN local area network means it is a private ownership, freedom from regulatory constraints of WANs. Short distance, that is less than 1 kilometer between the computers. It is of low cost, very high speed, relatively error-free communication. Complex error control unnecessary. In this, machines are constantly moved, keeping track of the location of the computers a chore. Simply give each machine a unique address. It broadcasts all messages to all machines in the LAN. It needs a medium access control protocol. This is the typical structure of the LAN, in which we have NIC card, that is network interface card, that has the unique MAC physical address. This is the typical structure of the LAN. Channelization and its method. Channelization is nothing but it is a multiple access method in which the available bandwidth of a link is shared in time, frequency or through code between different stations. The different types of the channelization there are three types of channelizations are there: time division multiple access, frequency division multiple access, code division multiple access. These are the three types of the channelization protocol: frequency division multiple access, time division multiple access, code division multiple access. First one we'll see frequency division multiple access, FDMA. FDMA gives users a individual allocation of one or several frequency bands or channels. Has FDMA system use low bit rate compared to average delay spread it. The advantages of FDMA is it doesn't need synchronization between its transmitter as well as the receiver. FDM is simpler and easy demodulation. And FDM it is less expensive. FDM system does not need synchronization, but the TDM needs synchronization. It is an advantage of FDM over TDM. FDM provides more latency than the TDM. Using FDM system, multimedia data can be transferred with high efficiency and the low noise and distortion. FDM system has high reliability and it is used for the analog signal in the system due to slow narrow band fading. Only one channel get affected. A large number of signal can be transmitted simultaneously. These are the advantages of the FDM. Let's see the disadvantages of the FDM. So in this we have it is suffering from the problem of crosstalk. FDM is only used when a low speed channels are desired. Intermodulation distortion takes place. The circuitry for FDM is complex than the TDM. FDM requires more hardware than the TDM. FDM system extremely expensive and the FDM provides less throughput. FDM has not dynamic coordination. The full bandwidth of a channel cannot be used on the FDM system. And the communication must have very large bandwidth. A number of modulators and the filters are required. The FDM channel can get affected wideband fading. This is about FDM. Next one is time division multiple access. It is a channel access method for sharing shared medium network. It allows several users to share the same frequency channel by dividing the signal into different time slots. Time slots will be given for each frame. The user transmit in rapid succession one after the another, each using its own time slot. This allows multiple stations to share the same transmission medium, radio frequency channel, while using only a part of its channel capacity. The advantages of the time division multiple axis are time division multiplexing systems are more flexible than frequency division multiplexing. Time division multiplexing circuitry is not complex. The problem of crosstalk is not severe. Full available channel bandwidth can be utilized for each channel. The disadvantages of the time division multiplexing is the synchronization is required in the time division multiplexing, and this is complex to implement. The time division multiplexing is very, because of dividing the slots to the each frame, it is little bit complex to the implementation. Due to slow narrow band fading, all the time division multiplexing channel may get wiped out. Code division multiple access. Code division multiple access, all the station can transmit data simultaneously. It allows each station to transmit the data over the entire frequency at the time, all the time. Multiple simultaneous transmissions are separated by unique code sequence. Each user is assigned with a unique code sequence. The advantages of the CDMA is the CDMA channel is not effectively decodable, thus it offers increments, cell correspondence protections, etc. Call quality is better with more predictable sound when contrasted with the GSM. Call quality is better and it is less impedance because of the handoff highlights diminishes call dropping, which gives better inclusion and requirements, few reception operators, destinations, and the furthermore burns through less force increment client limit due to a large number of clients per megahertz of the data transmission than some other framework. So it has 4 to multiple times limits than the GSM. The recurrence reuse plan is simpler to oversee. It has more modest telephones. CDMA has most noteworthy range effectiveness. It has low force prerequisite. CDMA has increment proficiency, as it can serve more clients. It has better multipath execution. It has high voice quality, just has sign-in quality. Just has sign quality. These are the advantages of the CDMA. The disadvantages of the CDMA are, some of the disadvantages are, in CDMA time synchronization is required. It cannot offer worldwide mentoring, the huge GSM advantage. The CDMA framework execution debases with an expansion in the quality of the clients. In while we are utilizing CDMA, code length can be painstakingly chosen since it can prompt postponement. Self-sticking issue. Some of the comparisons of the FDMA, TDMA and CDMA. The comparisons, first comparison is FDMA stands for frequency division multiple access. TDMA stands for time division multiple access. CDMA stands for code division multiple access. Second comparison or the difference is, in the FDMA, sharing of the bandwidth among the different station will be takes place, but in the TDMA, only the sharing of the time of the satellite transporter will takes place. In the CDMA, the sharing of the both the bandwidth and also the time along the different station will be takes place. In the FDMA, there is no need of any code word, but in the TDMA, there is no need of any code word. But in the CDMA, we need a code word is necessary. Another difference is, in in the FDMA, only need to guard the bands between the adjacent channels are necessary. Here, guard time of the adjacent slots are necessary. In the CDMA, both guards bands and the guard times are necessary. In the FDMA, synchronization is not required. In the TDMA, synchronization is required. In the CDMA, synchronization is not required. The rate of data is low, the rate of data is medium, and the rate of data is high. Low in the FDMA, high, medium in the TDMA. In the CDMA, the rate of the data rate is very high. The mode of the data transfer is continuous signal in the FDMA. The mode of the data transfer signal is bursts. The mode of the data transfer is digital signal in the CDMA. This is about this session. In this session, we discussed about the LAN and the channelization methods, how the different types of the channelization and the frequency division the different types of the channelization process. One is FDMA, TDMA and CDMA. And what is FDMA? Its advantages and disadvantages. What is TDMA? Its advantages and disadvantages. What is CDMA? Its advantages and disadvantages. And the comparison between the FDMA, TDMA and CDMA. All the comparison or the differences between these. This is about this session. Thank you.